The first hiccup of the night. The first hiccup. Are we back? Thank you. Also, Laura. Lonwood, hi. Yep, that's happened. But they said that we were gonna get fiber next week or in 2 or 3 weeks' time. So now it's getting really close. They said December. But hey! Refresh, guys. I know you can't hear me say that, but... David, love, and Odeka, are you here? Is Odeka back? Can you hear me? Can you see and hear me? Yeah. So what we said was this, that when we feel that other people expect of us to learn something new for something that we've worked so many years to create for ourselves, to learn something new in that, we might feel that they expect us to learn it quicker than we could ever, that could be possible. And so we spoke about this and how important it is to realize the beautiful and acknowledge the work that we do, and how incredibly difficult it is to bring this inspiration in, and how much kudos we should have for doing so. And that no one can rush it. And that all will come into balance at its own accord and its own pace. Whoop. So, with that, Odeka, your one sentence encouragement. Our sense of peace come from the pacemaker of our heart. But what that pacemaker is, only we know. That's exactly what came through. What that pacemaker exists of, what it is, only we can know. And no one can say otherwise. That's what comes through. Our peace comes from the pacemaker of our heart, and only we know what that exists of. That's what came through. I love you, Odeka. It's beautiful seeing you here. What makes it beat? You know? What helps it beat? Only we can know. Only you know your truth. And you're valid in all that that entails. David, are you here? Are you still here? Have you found your way back, David? I think you did. I'm gonna do your figurine pull. And then, Zach, we were gonna look at... No, sorry, Bunny first, and then Zach. David, you're gonna recognize this. It's the same figurine as been before. Hi, I love you using words, David. Sorry, I love it when you're here no matter. I love seeing you type. Okay. You're gonna recognize this, for it's the same that been here before. It's the bear. And what it says is that the bear is still here. And you can still come and have a hug. You can still come and get some warmth. Because this is your friend. Won't hurt you. What was there before is still there. And you are deserving of a hug. Or comfort. If so, only in your mind. It is still there. It's a very general, very cute little message. But you remember him from before, David? He's still there. It's a lot about hugs today. This is a hug Easter hug. A bear hug. Oh, Saturn, yes. It's a bear hug. Still here. That was a very short and sweet little message. Barracks to you all. Hi, Max. Okay, so Bunny Boo, my love, you waited. And you waited. You waited on several. It feels like you waited for several readers to give you a message. Would you like your transference, love, today? Let me just find you again. Oh, Bunny Boo. I think you said that you disconnected. I don't think that you have. But it's harder to find when it says that you disconnected. Let me find you. There you are. I found you. Okay. The message of the animals. Brown bear, wait for yourself. My gift to you is to feel whole. Do not run away from yourself. Do not forget yourself. You're most important in your life, so take good care of yourself. So, Bunny Boo, there's gonna be some tough love today. Because it feels like you've been waiting for a specific message. You don't know what the message is, but it feels like you've been pushing the universe to hand you it. But I think that you made your mind up in what it should be about. And the reason for this is because you already know. But you want to see something different. I've seen this before. It's a very human thing to do. I resonate with it a lot. It is the energy coming through today. I was going to ask you if you would like a reading or a healing. Sorry, I just went for it. I feel like a reading is what is being asked of today. Would that be okay? Yeah, because sometimes we know it, but we don't want it to be that way. So we wait for the universe to give us a hint of something different. And I resonate with that energy. A lot. I know that I need to leave the country at some point. I know where I need to go. But because I know it, I'm waiting for, and this is me, Bunny, I'm waiting to have the universe showcase something to me that makes it worth an equal truth in me staying. And I push myself to communicate this with the people around me too. But I know that I need at some point to move. This is me, Bunny. But I feel you're in a very similar energy. I know I need to. I feel this has to do with relationships, and I hope it's okay that I talk about it. I feel like it has to do both with relationships and with career. And you also resonated when I said move, so it's the whole thing. I almost swore there. I almost cursed. It's the whole effing thing. And you know where you need to go. You know what you need to do. And you know who you need to talk to. But you just want the universe to hand you something different. And that's okay. But you know. It's not about wasting time to dream about something else. No. You're not wasting time. You are gaining inspiration for what you need to move forward in this, to see more parts of your path. But the path is already there. And you know. That I have that much willpower to stop me from swearing? Well, Zach. Is it a control or is it a decision? Or maybe both. An initial decision to stay in control. Shh. Okay. And I feel like, because it's the same, I resonate with this energy, Bunny Boo, because it's not that it would be bad. It wouldn't be worse to follow what I know that I need to. It would just be different. But it hurts. Because you just want to see a reason for you being where you are, right? And again, you're so grounded and you do like, this is, I mean, you got this. You know energy and you know yourself inside and out. And you know that some parts we don't know yet and there's a reason for it. And you know that everything is a step and you know all of this. And that's why it hurts even more in a sense. Because you know it. And then you go to your colleagues, other people working with energy, and you ask to have readings, or you ask for that tarot deck to give you that card, or you ask for that reader to bring you that crystal, or you ask for the universe to give you that sign, and it just doesn't happen. And every time you know that it's a confirmation, you know that, yeah, because I already know. I already know. But show me something else. Guys, look at this. Have you ever seen a match do that? Oh, did you see? I hope I didn't burn the camera. Already asking it to both be a microphone and a camera and then putting a match in front of it. And you have so much gratefulness in your heart. And every time you ask for guidance, you so appreciate the time that the person takes out for you. But with every reading you get, a little more, I don't want to say dies inside, but it's just, you're stepping closer and closer to what you know is your truth, and it effing hurts. And you talk to others about submitting to the universe, it seems so easy to talk to others about how to just breathe and trust. And it's not that you're pushing against your own flow, because you're following it. You know that these are the steps leading you to this point. And you know that there won't be another fork in the path, because you know where you're going. And you're appreciative of that too, because it makes you feel comfortable. It brings comfort. But at the same time, you work with it, you know it. Hi Michi, hi love, happy Easter. You know it. It's a close friend. It's a family member. This energy, it's you. So all I want to say to you today, Bunny, is that you're not alone. I resonate with you. We have both seen that things just are the way they are. Things do happen. And instead of trying to make something else happen, whilst we know that these are steps, let's enjoy them. Let's enjoy where we are right now. Let's look around us. Breathe it in. And know that when we are to leave, to start a new chapter, these memories of this place, of this relationship, of this work, status, I'm gonna say, for you, will be joyful ones, because we've been mindful. This is your little nudge to just do as you say to so many others in your heart, to breathe, to look around, to be, to look up on the stars and know that they are the same stars as we can see from no matter where we are. That's not totally true at the exact same time, but you know what I'm trying to say. I resonate with this expression that I used to say, this romantic one with it's the same moon we look upon. I resonate that to your energy. So, with this reading, go ahead, have as many readings as you feel necessary, but love. In every one of those spaces, then enjoy, listen, experience. Now is now, and no matter where we are going in the future, we know that we will end up there safely. What is important right now is now. But it does hurt, I know, and it's okay. For that hurt is part of this now too. All of that we are feeling is valid. Where we are going is valid. Where we've been, valid. It's not the destination, it's the journey. And this one, be as crazy as it is. Let's enjoy it. When we feel that we're crashing, it's because we are thinking about the landing and pull ourselves downwards instead of naturally, very slowly pulling down to land. What's the rush, my love? Enjoy instead. I know that you already know all of this. I know that readings usually do contain these. But I also know that it's nice to know that you're not alone. And that sometimes we just need to hear it from a third party. It's just different. This is what I feel you needed to hear today, Bunny Boo. How are you feeling? Also, this creativity that you have inside. There's always space to paint. Okay? Don't try and tell me otherwise. I would love to, my friend. It was a very general one today. I hope that was okay. Thank you. Oh, and also, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this, bunny. If you wonder where the energy comes from, snooze! Hi, love. Because I know you can sense the energy. It was my mom's. Thank you, love. It is pretty, yeah. A teapot. You want to see another pretty teapot? This is a pretty teapot too. It's so tiny. You can be of the sack, Queen of Pentacles. I do have... Yeah, I love it too, but I do have Saturn, a little figurine pool. Used to collect tiny teapots. Tiny tea, yeah. I saw with you, Bunny Boo, they talk about archaeology. Why can't I say that word now? You know what I'm talking about. Digging all things up. That's what they were talking about, and really liking colors. And you're a very creative, artistic mind, but it also feels like you have this archaeological. No, that you like that kind of stuff. Old things with a story, because you love stories in energy. That's what I feel. I'm glad, Saturn. Okay. I want to light a candle for you too, Saturn. The blue candle is talking a lot. It's behind me. So let's bring that energy in. Alright. I'm gonna say as it comes to me, Saturn, because I'm just gonna put it out there. Mom's coming in. Let's find a little figurine. Gonna reconnect. So let's bring a little. Yeah, you've seen this one before. I know, I love this little one. The energy is gonna try to reconnect, and you got this. It's okay. This little figurine wants to come and give you a hug on the way, Saturn. I'm gonna love her. No matter who you keep close, who you hold close, Saturn, the one you hold the closest is always gonna be yourself. So give yourself that little squeeze, 'cause you're okay. And this time you're not alone. Use that love around you when you move through this. Because you're gonna be so happy that you let yourself meet this energy. That you let yourself meet this relationship again. Use the people you have around you to give you that little hug. But don't forget to give yourself that little squeeze. You don't have to be alone this time around, Saturn. I know that you're somewhat confused, but I think that you also know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna leave you like that, as that, today. I hope that brings you some comfort, because you never need to be alone. Okay. And this time you do have people around you. Also in the physical world. So take some hugs. But don't forget to give yourself one too. Because no matter who you keep close, you are always going to be the closest. Use that. I'm going to leave it as that. Okay. Oh, it's difficult when old energies come in that you used to have such a one-way communication where you feel there's a blockage, and it's difficult when that comes in again, because sometimes we don't know if it is the other party in the energy that has changed somewhat, or is it me? Is it going to be the same way that it's always been, or is it me seeing it that it is? Just breathe, just be, and use the love you have around you, because you got it. Okay, I'm gonna step aside. That's how I feel. It's okay. Benita is the one who helped the diffuser to come here. So you love you? That's cute. I think it's so nice. Can you guess what aroma I use, Benita? Right now, it's not on. It's just a little light. But I do run it before stream and before sessions. That's the one that I have, of course. It's Jade Lemon. Of course it is. That's my Jade. Consensual hugs for all who want. Hug. Okay. Zach, my love, are you still here? Because I know you waited a long while. Are you still here? Zach? Yeah, you should be. You wanted us to take a look at the energy. And then, after you, it will be Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. You asked to take a look at the energy, did you not? I hope I didn't confuse with you with someone else. Let me know if that's the case. There's a lot going on right now. Want to hear you say some anime stuff in that voice? I'd rather not. I'd rather not, and I'm gonna keep it to myself. Why not? Okay? Or why I don't. Was that you, Zach, asking to take a look at the energies? At your energy work and your connection? Was that you? Was that you, my love? I think it was. Let's look at your wings that we spoke about, right? What was your question, love? No! Sorry. I am so looking forward to this new queuing system. Oh, it looks great. I can't wait to share with you, to show you guys. Let me see, where did you go, Bunny? There you are. Sorry to call you Bunny. I'm in such a good mood. I just love this. I love what I do. And I love hanging out with you guys. You meant something different? What did you mean, Zach? Let's see if it works now. I'm glad you like the music, guys. As we are moving to the healing on Wednesdays, every other Wednesday, I'm looking for some different music, so you're gonna hear something that you've not heard before. Looking forward to that. I mean, doing something different than the healing. But was it not you asking to get some guidance with your energy work? I thought it was. The first of every month, it's good to say bunny or rabbit. Oh! And you know what else, Saturn? 1, 2, 3, I am me! Right? Bunny. You don't think it was? I'm sure it was. Well, that's the reason for it. You're here now. Let's take a look what it is that wants to come first. Do you guys remember who it was if it wasn't Zach? Do you remember who asked? There's the reason. Let's see. I'm so sorry if I forgot you. If you're here and you know that it was you, please let me know and I will make some space for you. I think that we are just gonna do Pentacles today, Linwood, but we can absolutely do something very short and sweet, if you remind me, because there's so many energies going around. So everyone that I promised today, remind me of it, okay? But I'm gonna know if it wasn't you. I feel like I want to show you this. Heading out on a little adventure, Loon. Don't forget your little thinking cap. Yeah, okay, we're gonna come back to you. Okay, Zach. Let me light you a candle. I'm sorry for jumping between you guys now. There's so much energy is coming forth. So many. So many. if I talk about grandma, if I talk about gran on your mother's side, Zach, and you don't have to answer me if you don't feel like it, what is the first word that comes to you? You can share it if you want to, you don't have to. Because there is something in that specific energy with your relationship. They're not showing me the relationship, so it could be anything. But the first word that comes from you is the energy that we want to. It has something anchored within you that is not getting released, that is in a cluster. And I want us to meet that cluster, but by simply noticing it, acknowledging it in us talking, not healing, in us talking. Caring. Let me light more candles and look into this. Chicken, take care of yourself in your own growth. Take care of yourself first. Yep. To us all. It's interesting, Zach, because when Lone Whoop, sorry, I can't pronounce your name at all today. I'm so sorry, love. I think you told me another name to use before. You tell me again if that's the case, love, because I don't want to mispronounce you. But Zach, the energy of studying came up, and I think that what we're missing in your energy, and that is because when I look at the energy of Gran, right, on your mother's side, I look at energy, and this is just, again, they're not showing me the relationship here, but it feels like no matter what happened, you truly trust that all has a reason and that it will be okay. When you make your mistakes, you take care of them. When you realize that you made a mistake, you take care of them, you say your sorries, you do what you need to be done, and then you use that experience, you learn from that to move on with your life and become a better person. It feels very bum. In a very caring and loving way, this is how the energy feels like. And when it comes to your future, and when it comes to structuring your future, it feels like you're thinking about these different things, but then you don't quite know what would end up being a good choice. And I feel like we're connecting this energy to your gran simply to remind you that no matter what you do and where you go, follow your heart, and the heart will clear the space. Take responsibility. Do what you want to do. Follow your heart. And if that turns out to be wrong, it's never wrong. It's just a learning experience. This is the energy that comes through to me. Renee, thank you, Renee. Okay, this is what comes through to me. So I resonate, Renee, your energy talks about studies. And for you, Zach, I feel with the gran coming in, this is what I see in the energy, and this is how I read it. Don't question your heart. Take responsibility for what the heart does and what you do in listening to your heart. But do not slide down the slide. What am I trying to say? Don't judge it before you know what it actually contains. It talks. So I also feel like that would extend to my mother. My grandmother very much encouraging of what I want to do. It's my mother who's against a lot of what I want to do. So that's why we wanted to jump to your gran. Listen to your heart, because this is what comes through. Listen to your heart. Don't judge your heart. Take responsibility for what the heart does, but use it as a learning curve, as a learning experience. Feels like I'm never ending student lately. I started to create content, and some minutes before I came in here, I saw that someone from what it looks like target my content and dislikes it more than 9 times, and the video was just a second up. I'm sorry to hear that, Renee. But that makes sense. I'm gonna come to you, Renee, because after this, or after Pentacles, we're gonna see how we do, because I feel this is a very similar energy but different, because it has to do with just time for a new chapter, and it feels like going out on a new adventure. So for you, Zach, listen to your heart. Don't judge your heart. Take responsibility for what the heart does, but don't judge it when you know what it contains. Ah, that sounds better. Best thing to do is not to let it get to you. It's interesting because I want to bring Pentacles into this too, if you don't mind, love. Because I know that you're after Zach, but you three, this usually happens. I think that you've seen this before on this channel. We gather some up and we say, wow, the 3 of you really... No, I'm sorry, Laura. I'm sorry, Laura, but there's a reason. You're still intact. That's what's important. And the memories are still intact. Because it feels like you guys are in a very similar situation, but yet it's different. And with you, Pentacles, there's a lot of grief going on too, a lot of grieving. And it makes it a different experience altogether. But when we look at it, it's very similar. In Zach, want to have this pushed forward, this nudge of what I want to do is actually okay. And you have that in your grand's energy. That's why we wanted to bring that forward. It was something that was just a cluster within, and I understand that being about your mother with what you said. So to trust that and to have that nudge come forth. For Renee, you got this, oh, I got this new thing I want to do. It's not new, but it's just, I came into it with a new vision, and then this happens and there's blockages directly when I open the door over the threshold, and there's already lots of stuff happening, but I still feel I want to do this, but I know I need to tweak it. But I don't really know what that tweak is or how to go about it. And with Pentacles, this is in a greater scale, because it's something that you've done for a long time, and you feel it's time to do something new, but I don't quite know what, and I don't want to lose it completely, but I want to change it up. And then I want to find space to grieve. I want to find space to actually be human in all of this. So it's very different, but it's also very similar, because all of this, as humans, we resonate with. There comes a time when we feel these different experiences. So I think it's beautiful that you are here too, the 3 of you, because you can then encourage and be there for each other, if just energetically. So I'm sorry to combine it in this way, but this happens when I feel, and I know you know this too, Pentacles, this is something that you could actually integrate too, in this, that when I feel I want to talk to more than one person, it's okay to do, because what we do, Zach, is following our heart. And then we have an energy saying to us that we shouldn't do this because it's not okay. That is the self-doubt that we all have. For you, you anchor that with your mom, but it's different for all of us. And it could be several things too. It's not just this relationship, several things. But the heart says, talk to the 3 of them. And the self-doubt says, but they're gonna, maybe I hurt some of them. Maybe they don't want this to be told. Maybe they don't want this to be said. But then what comes in and what is so important to have there is love and self-love. Because when we are genuine towards ourselves, that is when we are genuine towards others. You guys know this. I've only recently got out of that mindset where I need to live my life to please people. And that's beautiful, Zach. So the nudge today is to really just don't judge the heart. Let it flow. Honestly, do what you want to do. Take responsibility for what you do. But be you, Zach. And I'm so sorry, Pentacles, if this is going too far. But I feel like you would have loads to say to Zach too in starting out this adventure. Because there were things that you picked, and I resonate with this. Things that followed the heart, and things that followed the mind, and expectation. And the mind slowly becomes more and more infested with expectation. And then you want to go back, it creates this persona of what people expect of you. And you want to go back to heart and to clear space. So Zach, we all have the opportunity, but right now, Zach, do this. Start with your heart, love. I become much happier doing what I want, being myself. Good. Good. Then this nudge is to keep on doing that, because I felt it was important, Zach. It felt like you needed to anchor it somewhere. And so here it is, that you are supported. I'm sorry if I'm being too direct. I felt just, wow, look at you guys. How beautiful it is when we can come together and just say we're human. I felt that cleared so much for all three of you and me. I'm sorry to combine it like this. But yeah, Zach. You're supported. There are people rooting for your heart. Do it. Is it okay for the three of you if I do like this and we talk openly? Is this okay for you? That we just continue with this combined reading? Hello, Alcazar. For you, Pentacles, I would like to go in also with a little bit of healing, but not much, just a little bit, because I feel just being seen for in the struggle that you're in, just having someone recognize what happens behind the scenes, even though I can never know. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look into that, Pentacles. But what I feel I want to talk to you about now is this. You gone this one direction, and now people expect you to just do that. Or you feel they do. And you just want to open up and go back to you. So yeah, we're gonna look into it. But I feel I'm gonna jump between the three of you. Because there is something here that just combines all three of you. And that can really help by being seen by the others. Because honestly, Pentacles, your greatest gift, and I'm gonna say it, is to see through the bullshit. And I feel that all three of you, Renee and Zach and Pentacles, you all just want that clearing. Sometimes we need the mess, but you're all three in this, that enough is enough, and I just want this headspace. For me it is, I started actually making my video to share myself more than I really never done before. Yeah. And that's wonderful. Renee, that is absolutely brilliant. Because hey, we're different. All three of you to various degrees. For Zach, it's been very close at home. In various degrees, all three of you, and I think many of us can resonate with this, for we're human. But we met this, I just don't think like the people around me do. I just perceive the world in a different way. We all do, because we're all unique. But you guys have the ability to see through the bullshit and to just know what feels like the right thing to do at the moment, which makes it that all three of you also questions yourself quite drastically when you feel like you're not capable of making that decision that your mind and your intuition, your heart tells you to do. You feel you should already be there. You should already have the ability to, because you can see it, like with Bunny. But for you guys, it's more, or right now, and anyway, in the energy, it has more to do with a direct internal dialogue in who we are as a person rather than where we're going, in that we know how we feel. But then we become great at judging ourselves, because we judge other people in a good way. We just see, wow, can't you do this? See what makes you happy, then do that. I love you, please love yourself. And then we turn that and we analyze it. We put even more analyzation in because we can, because it's us. And we start to say this to ourselves, but we start to use other types of words. Because you are so emotionally analytical, your EQ is so high, you use it to calculate, to analyze, to observe, and things just go together. Good night, Alcazar. But because of this, you also become reliant on it in a way that makes it so that you can hurt yourself by asking too much of yourself. Because for others, you accept that there are steps. And yes, Zach, I see in your energy. I know this now. I learned this. I know that it is steps. I know this, but I think that you also resonate. I hope. Let me know if not. Because you know you better than I can ever do. Because you are you. But this is just what I see for the three of you. In that for others, it's easier to see the steps that need to be taken and realizing that it's okay because you have your vulnerability too, and you need to be gentle with yourself. But with you, because you're so close to you, you should already be there because it's logical for you to think of it. And the steps here feels like it should be done yesterday. So I have this little thing that I ask some of my clients to do. When we are this person who has an easy time, easy, I say easy, okay, reading others, giving others advice, one thing we can do is write to ourselves. Okay? So, a little practice is to sit down and write in first person what you experience. You know, when there's an obstacle, when there's a situation, and you should just be able to handle it. Oh, sorry. Lie! Oh, thank you so much for the raid, love. Happy belated birthday. How are you, my love? How are you? Oh, it's so beautiful to see you. Happy belated birthday. And happy Easter. I just smashed the microphone. Sorry. I'm doing a three-way healing. Three-way reading. Yeah, we do it in 3 ways, okay? Yeah, oh, yeah, the practice. Okay. And I think this could be good for you too, Lai. Is to, again, you sit down and you write in first person. I'm experiencing this. And you ask the questions. Why this? How this? Why must it be like this? And what should I do? And all of this. Then, and in first person, then you fold the paper, okay? And you put it, yes, paper. No digital things now. Paper, okay? Back to basics. And you fold the paper and you push it aside. You stand up and you do something else. Do some exercise, take a little walk, have some tea, maybe from a tiny teapot. And then when some time has passed, you go back, you open, you unfold the paper, and you read it as if it's someone else writing you. Because remember, again, you are brilliant at helping others. Read it as if it's someone else asking you for help. Change the perspective. And answer. Write a reply. If it's easier, you can do this with recording. I've done this myself. I record telling all these things that I'm experiencing. I'm leaving it for a little bit. I'm listening to it and I respond. And as I respond, we're healing this, right? From an observable point of view. It might seem cold. It's not. When you help others in this, you put so much love into it. How could that even be cold? Ever be cold? You're just doing the same. You're using what you are great at to help yourself. This is what I usually ask clients who are helpers to do. Who are helpers in that way. We all do ours, right? But in this way. And when it comes to you, Pentacles, I don't think that you should shy away from using different forms of medium. I feel like you have this relationship to tarot cards, but it feels like when you put out the cards, if you resonate with this, love, could mean something different, but this is what I see. It just feels like you want more input from someplace else, another deck of cards or something else. And I think maybe to just think you can put into this, because I think that your emotional, analytical mind is your best tool. And I think this is your gift, Pentacles. And with it, you can heal. You can heal animals. You can heal humans. Humans are animals. But you can heal all animals. You can talk to Earth. You can talk to nature. You can literally connect to the life strings. You know this. So what is missing? Why can't I reach it? You're relying on the medium. You're relying on what other people has taught. They have shared this because this is what worked for them. But information comes to us in different ways. You are so open, Pentacles. You feel the life threads, frequency in music, in sounds, in everything. You are completely open. The only thing blocking you is relying on other people's teaching. Take them as an inspiration and go back and listen to your heart. So when you want to do tarot, I feel a connection, but I do feel, again, I still see this imagery in front of me. When you lie them, you want more input. Listen to you. Start here. This is exactly how to use them, love. Listen. When we start to listen to us, many people will have heard this before. When we start to listen to us, loves, what was before judgment in other people's opinion will be, if we allow it and if we feel safe, inspiration instead. Energy can't be taught. Energy can be inspired. We are part of it. It's everywhere. It's natural. Listen to you. And if it helps, write to yourself. Don't use them. Flow with them. And that starts from in here. I am starting a class in energy work, Pentacles. We start in 2 weeks' time. It's called the Bubblegums. It's an energy exploration group. I did it once before and I missed it so much. We only have 1 participant as of yet. We have room for 6. 6 was what we did before, and it is once a month and it's for 3 hours. It's via Patreon, So if you feel like it and you want to explore, and you feel safe with me, and you can afford it, it's on Saturdays. Saturdays at 4 p.m. CEST, which is 10 Eastern, 10 a.m. Eastern. And we go for 3 hours. If you want to, you're more than welcome to join us. If you want to. But no matter what path you take, it's already your path. You just listen in here. But if you want to go on a little adventure, you're more than welcome to join us. It's how you feel. And if you are 18 of age or older. I want to show you guys. So the candle spilled out all over my desk yesterday. I was in a session and I was so in what I was doing, so I didn't see it. But look at the formation. It looks almost like a razor, doesn't it? Or maybe, hey guys, maybe it's a wheel. A whale. Or something, I don't know. You fit all those except waking up before 10. Yeah. If you want to join, come on in. It will be a very small group. And we will go for quite some time. Because it's the first time we do it in this way, we will have to experiment in how long we go for. And since it's just once a month, it could be maybe even a year. It depends. But it's a really fun experience. And I love those groups. I really miss them. And I'm so excited that they're back. But this will be in a new format. So that's why I say I don't really know how long we will go for. So if you want to, there are 5 slots left. Come on over and have fun with us if you want to. You're not gonna say what immediately blinded your head when I saw that. No, I saw that too. Zach. That's why I put it down. But first it looked like a razor, okay? I made me think of the side wing of the Netherlands wood shoes. It's just, it's the best I could do to fit most time zones. And myself, okay? As a bubblegum, you also get free access to all events that happens on the server. And there are some coming up. If you want to, come and join our Discord if you're not already down there. And you can read some events that are coming up, because it's gonna be real fun. It's gonna be real fun. Yeah. So, Zach, Renee, Pentacles, this is where I feel I want to leave it today. I do, however, feel like I want to continue to work with you, Pentacles, so you are more than welcome to come back. I'm gonna keep you in the queue, and also you, Renee. I'm just gonna find it. So that you can come back next time and we can take a look more directly at you. But I feel this was, in a general sense, I hope that this brought comfort to all 3 of you, because it made sense to me. Can you do third eye healings? I can, my love. I can't do so in a specific type of healing, but I can definitely take a look at the third eye, yeah. But I feel what we've said today need to sink in a bit, and then we can do that next time. Or if you would like to get in touch with me one-on-one. But I will keep you in the queue, and we will definitely work next time. Remind me, Pentacles and Renee, can you remind me to next stream, if you're here, that will do yours first. Okay? Pentacles and then Renee. if you're here, please remind me. So this is where I feel I want to leave it today. It has been a wonderful stream. I'm gonna check. Nope, yep, we're up to speed. You put exclamation point joy, cat. Don't worry. What would you like me to call? What would you like me to call you by? Kaxi Michiachi. Sorry, I don't want to butcher your name. How are you there? Cat, yeah. Hello, Fenilale. I'm so tired. There's been loads going on today. How are you, my friend? You are in queue, yeah. That means that you are pending from before. So how we do it here on the channel is that you stay in queue till you leave or till you get to transference. And we go, the people who waited the longest go first. First, I always listen to my guides, and then the queue. So it is a long queue, it is a long list, but it is a beautiful one, and we don't rush things here. That's just how we do it. I'm great. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're okay too. Happy Easter, all of you. So I'm gonna play the singing bowl, or you're gonna like this Alane. Can I call you Alane? Or Alanai? Or you're gonna like this? Yeah, be mindful with your ears. It's okay. Alana, actually, can I take a look at your ears, love? Let me take a little look. Very, very quick before we go. I just want to take a little look at your ears. I'm gonna come to you. I am a can't remember what it's called now. I'm too tired. But I am a telepathic healer. Let's put it like that. I travel through, so I come to you. I travel through the connection between us. So let me come to you. It's okay. And I'm just gonna take a look at your ears. I'm gonna start with your left one. Yeah, okay. We got some energetic threads entwined. Let me see if we can help. You're probably gonna feel this. It's okay, Elena. Good. It's okay. Let's make you become part of the natural flow. Bit lightheaded, it's okay. Look at the other one. Okay, you got a cut energetic thread, so I'm just gonna stitch it back together on your right one. Right here. Oh, actually it goes like this. Sorry, I can't show. Like this. Gonna stitch it back together. Yeah, this is also your lower tummy connected to. See if we can help with that. Little congestion. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Sorry. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the nose too, love. you are. My guide says that you were gonna show up. And I'm just about to end. And there you are. Yes! Okay. Good. Now this nose. Good. Good. There we go. How do you feel, Alanai? Alanai? How do you feel? Okay, it's okay. I hope this will bring some comfort in the end. It was beautiful seeing you here anyway. You're more than welcome back. Again, we are starting a energetic exploration group. Blue water. Bubblegum's back. Bubblegum's back. Bubblegum is back. We start in 2 weeks' time. We got 5 spots left, and it is through Patreon. We meet once a month on a Saturday. The first time now there will be every other week. So it's gonna be the first time, the introduction, and then 2 weeks after we have the second one, but then it's once a month. We also, on Wednesday, will be the next time that I am here on Twitch. We are introducing Healing Hour. Every other Wednesday, we will sit and listen to music. I will play the singing bowl and work with healing. I might do some chanting, but I will not talk. We will have only emotes in chat, and on Discord, there will be a chat open. So in the bonfire, you can talk to one another, but there will not be chat here on Twitch. This would just be emotes, because it's gonna be a silent, filled with music, but we're not gonna talk. And I will do this every other Wednesday. So that is a new one. We will also have deep conversations once a month too. On Saturdays, we have deep conversations where I talk about topics that I feel many people experience or deal with right then and there. So when I work with my clients, so when I work with my one-on-ones, many times I resonate with certain topics, and I realize that in a general sense, I say a lot, I say the same or almost the same to many. So these topics I will, without talking about, of course, mention anyone that I work with in a process or that I've seen one-to-one. I will bring these topics up in a general sense to talk about in deep conversation group. And that is once a month. And you are also welcome to leave your suggestions for topics. This is a +18 event, and there will be deep conversations. When we have 4 times a year, we have chant along on the server, where we will come in and sing and chant and be crazy together. But it's just 4 times a year, so it's a very seldom event, because I couldn't fit it in to be more than that, but that happens on the server. We also have the Meridian Flush, a once a month event again that you as a subscriber get free access to. It's a beautiful energy to work with. Beautiful friend of us. Yeah, so a lot of things happening. I have come up with a lot of stuff, and I'm so excited to share it with you. There is a spelling mistake, so it doesn't work with the YouTube channel. I look forward to the healing hour too. Which one is it that doesn't work, Cat? Which link is it so we can fix it? So if you are new to us, head on over to our Discord if you feel like it. A lot of things happening there. Also a really calm community to just be part of. If you feel like you want to get in touch with me in one-on-one, have a look on our website. It's the easiest way to book a session that works for you. And I will be back here on Wednesday. You'll not hear my voice though. And then we're back as normal next Friday. My personal website. That is because it's a new one. Can you fix that, love, before we go? So, put in chat who you would like to rate. Is it intuition that was spelled wrong? Thank you, Kat, for letting us know. You also have the link down below. So have a look if there's anyone that you would like us to raid, and put that in chat, and we will head on over after I play this little ball. Thank you so much for this beautiful stream today, and happy Easter. Let's take the root chakra too, guys. The root chakra too. Thank you so much for today. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you on Wednesday or in Discord next week. Take care, and sending all of you a big, warm, Eastern bunny hug. Happy Easter and a happy weekend. Bye-bye.